everyone. Today we're going to show you how to make bread at home using our wonderful Palmyra's gluten-free bread mix and more. So let's get started. Okay, to start with, we're going to put 520 grams of water. Just tap water from the cold tap is fine into a mixing bowl. We now have 4 grams of gluten-free dried yeast. We're going to pour that in. We're going to now whisk it for about 30 seconds. Just to make sure it's all combined well. Okay, we're now ready to put our flour. So I'm using just under 500 grams of flour and just reserving some for dusting. So 490 grams. All the instructions are on the packet. And now we're just going to make a little bit of noise. And using our machine, we'll just give it a mix. We're going to scrape down the sides as required, as you can see. Just be sure to stop the machine before you do this. Now mixed it for 2 minutes. So it's now time to pour the oil. So we're going to put 20 ml of vegetable oil in it. And continue mixing for further 30 seconds. Okay, we're now ready. Our dough is done. So we're just going to scrape that off. Just going to sprinkle some flour, doesn't have to be too much, and we're just going to pour our dough. As you can see, we just pour our dough on the bench. Okay. We're just going to sprinkle a tiny little bit more on the top and then just push it in and just knead it. So here you got your dough. Now once you got that, you can now do anything with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some bread rolls. So I can show you how you can make your bread rolls. And I'll say probably this much would be enough to put it into a tin. So again, just a little sprinkle, and we'll just give it another kneading. And just roll it. Okay, we now get our tin. Alright, and just put your hand there, you go, grab it and put it into your tin and just flatten it with your hands just to make sure you're covering all the surface. And that can go now in the prover and just stay there for, if you haven't got a prover, that's fine, just sit it aside for about 15 minutes. It will just double in size, and once it's ready we're just going to brush it with some oil and pop it in the oven. If you're making dinner rolls, just use a little bit of dough. You don't want to use too much. And again, just knead it through like so. Roll it, and then you can just roll it again, and you have your little dinner rolls. What we'll do is, I've just put some baking paper. You don't have to. You can just grease your tray. That's fine. So that's our rolls. I'm now going to show you how to make a little pizza. I've just got this little tiny tray. Obviously you can have it as big as you like, and just get a little bit of dough, and all you're going to do is make sure you grease your tray and just flatten onto your tray like so. If your dough is not enough, just add a little bit more to it. You just add your ingredients, so add your sauce, your cheese, any ingredients of your choice, and just pop it straight in the oven. You don't have to wait to prove or anything, you can go straight in the oven. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just brush the tops with some oil. If you like, you can also use milk if you prefer, but if you have an allergy to dairy, obviously keep away, as this product is already dairy free. And there we go, and they're ready to go in the oven once they prove for 15 minutes. Again, if you haven't got a prover, that's not a problem. Just leave them aside on your bench. 15 minutes, they'll be ready to go in the oven. Thank you. So there you go. You got your Palmyra gluten-free bread mix and more, and you can do so much with it. As you can see, we've prepared a loaf. We've made some bread rolls. You can make a bienna if you like. You can make pizzas. You can also use it for some cakes applications. You can make a fruit loaf. You can make a multi-grain loaf, anything you like. And if you come up with any recipes that you would like to share with us, please send us an email. The details are below, and we'll be more than happy to acknowledge you on the recipe that you send us. Thank you.
stony ground. There's no room, no space to rent in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck.